Hello viewers, welcome back. In last video, as you can imagine, we have been discussing about the slides, how to mount them on the left and right side of each drawer. And this time, as I said, I'll point some things to, this is not a complex video, but I'll point some things how to mount the handles in the front. And this is really peculiar and it's sensitive, so that's why all the handles are packed really in the soft boxes and you have to handle them with care. Otherwise you might damage them, and this is something that you don't want to do. Yeah, later who cares, but at least in the mounting phase until you install everything on the spot. And let me now take a phone to me and I show close up what I mean. Okay, so now we can see we have this finished drawer. Now it's basically a completely finished drawer. As with other two small, I have now completed 3 ones to be able to show you. The rest are still remaining to handles to be mounted, but that's it. It is really, now this is really again a really precise thing to do. I tend to install handles 50 millimeters from the top, yeah, so that and this looks in the end really nice. Yeah, so 50. Maybe if there are small drawers, you might install them on the middle, and this would fit for these smaller ones. But again, if all drawers are the same, this makes sense. Here would look strange if this handle would be here in the middle. Yeah, so 50 millimeters from the top of the drawer, it's enough to install the handle. So from behind, so of course, you always have to drill from outside, from this plate, because the drill makes the damage, yeah, unavoidable, some small amount of damage, and you can see it here. And this is, of course, sometimes happens, sometimes not. This is not visible because this is something that when you look at the drawers, you almost never see that. But it creates a little bit of damage. Yeah, here was okay. Here was a little bit too much damage. But in the end does not really matter. So from the side through which you drill, the damage does not occur. Yeah? So I will be able to show you maybe this a little bit in some other time, but you will see that from the side you drill this border this is the border extremely for the wood, because you have really this small spike here, as you see, and this spike is necessary for wood, because with this sharp top, you cannot miss even a millimeter. So this is important to have really a wood border. Yeah? Otherwise, it might slip you, yeah, if it's for metal or for something else. But this is okay. So in the end, it is, how do I mark this? So as you see over here, you can still see I mark 5 centimeters from the top, and I will now remove this because I don't want to see this to be visible. And then I need, and this is why I tell you, you need tools, good tools, a big square, big corner or angle measuring tool, 90 degrees. So you can basically come to this edge, yeah, and then with 5 millimeters, then you can really mark both sides when you calculate precisely. So everything is in the right angle, right distance. You use, don't do this in the mind, use calculator so to measure this distance in half, but this angle measuring tool, the longer one, is the way to go. You can of course use the standard meter, yeah, it's not a problem. This one angle is too short, so does not do the job. And I also have this, and also this 0.1 millimeter is really not useful for this use case. So for these handles, and you see this looks really nice, especially now dark wood with black. Yeah? So this really looks nice and complete. And from inside, as you see on some of these, there is no damage, as I pointed earlier, yeah, because there is a little bit of damage here visible. Yeah? But this, of course, you cannot see from inside when drawers are closed. Yeah? No, you would ever notice this. So 5 centimeters, as you can see, this is the right, just about right amount distance from the top, and then when you have the upper element, it's somewhere over here. So I have to finish now the rest of them. I have 4 more drawers to complete, but this would be the key things to worry about. So mark on this side, you can also mark here, here, and then on the middle. So, but the easiest way simply is to mark on the edge the distance you want, then to have a big corner measuring tool or 90 degrees measuring tool, and then mark this. So what you have to always do is, I will show this now on some on the packed handles. You don't have really a measurement, so you have to check online. It's nothing written here how distance, and you have 2 options. If I now zoom a little bit in, maybe you see there are 2 holes depending on the size, so there are 2 possibilities. I use the inside, so the inside holes, so this is 160 and this is 197, which is some stupid dimension, so I take the inside holes, which is 160, easy for measure. You get these original screws with the handles, and essentially you cannot really miss. You can't really miss, but you have to just you have to drill this correctly in the middle of the drawer so all looks nice and neat. And you see there are some many screws now here from this internal mounting of this front plate, but again, you never actually see this when this is all mounted and inside the corpus cabinet. So essentially this is it. So as you see, the guides are now mounted, the slides are mounted, the handle is mounted, the drawer is assembled, and essentially this drawer is now ready to be plugged in to the the slides that go to the corpus, to the outside box, and then basically you are ready. So this is, as you can see now, this drawer, this is quite, I cannot really estimate, I would have to measure, but to complete such a drawer you probably need 1 to 2 hours in all phases, because it is not that it's so much work, it's about how much precise you have to be, that these corners really match in almost zero. So you are never zero, but it's 0.2, 0.3 millimeter mistake, 0.4, it's still fine, but essentially you want to be close to 0. And then basically you are ready. So this drawer, when you estimate how much would it cost, I cannot really say, but you spend, let's say, 2 hours in all phases to complete this drawer, because you have to multiple time measure, you have to go to the PC, you have to check these drawings, as I said. Let me see. So you have to go these details, you have to pass through these details to know where to mount them on the boxes and so on. So essentially there is a lot of work involved. All right, so I hope I have shown you a little bit about the handles. There are many types of handles, and as I said in a little bit in previous video, be careful which handle you choose, and even recommend to the others, because if handle has something that you can, when you're walking through the kitchen, and you can easily be connected to the handle, and then you can make a mess with this furniture. So always these handles are really pretty, really neat and simple, and you go for this. So there are some half round, there are square, and so on, many types, hundreds of types. The design does not always, as I said I think in my first video, design is not always the best thing to choose, because you might have problems in the day-to-day operation in the kitchen, especially wives and whoever is cooking. So handle, really, this is really something visible at the front of the furniture, and you will see when I assemble this on this side of the wall, at least 2, I don't have space for everything, but you will see how neatly this has to look like in the cabinet, in the box itself, in the corpus, and this is how you do it. So measure on the side, take the big meter and drill carefully. Measure 3 times before you drill, because this is when you damage and you mark wrongly the front, this is really a problem. These things, this is hidden, this is okay, more or less hidden, so you can pass on some mistake, you will not see it, but everything on the front, must have no mistake. So this is really important. So that's why, as I said, could be 2 hours of work, 2 hours with 20 euros, 40 euro labor, certainly involved in this drawer. Yeah, maybe even 100, depending on where you are. So that's why sometimes some really small shelves or some small minimalistic kitchen that people use in apartments would cost a few thousand easily, because there's so much labor involved to create all of this really precisely in the correct measures. So thank you very much for watching. So I will of course show in other furniture. We have another this sink for the bathroom that will be a bit bigger, and then I will show you how there will be the drawers and how there will be the handles. This is white, this is now wood, decorative wood, and I will show you probably in every of my videos some experience with these handles as well, as yeah, this is something which is visible. Thank you for watching. Until next video, stay tuned on my channel. Bye bye.